Hi, I'm Lola Vigliotti, and
I'm Vincent Vigliotti.
And we're doing the good, the bad, and the ugly of being a child of a Mayfield staff member. And our mom is the art teacher at Millard Elementary School. So yeah, you can start off.
I'd say the good had to be, like when I was in elementary school, right? I was in like 5th grade. After school, I'd have to like stay there because she drove me home. But like on like the like special days, like for example, like Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day or something like that, or a lot of days like Fridays.
Like the holiday?
They had, like holidays or just really Fridays, to be honest with you. They always had like goodies and like cake and like donuts in the teacher's lounge, so I always got to get that after school.
I never got any of that because I didn't go to Millard. I went to Center for like...
all 5 years.
Until 5, yeah.
I went to Center for 4 and then I went to Millard for the last one because that's when Mom got hired.
Yeah. I didn't get any of those goodies. You had like donuts. He would get like donuts and like
Costco muffins. Those are so good.
Costco muffins. And he'd be like, yeah, that's what I had today. And I'd be like, I didn't get any of that. And she didn't bring any home.
Yes. Sometimes it is weird though, like at the homecoming party, right? Like we have a party at our house for homecoming.
Yeah, we have a homecoming party, like the homecoming parade. We have a party at our house, like, and she invites all her teacher friends because
sometimes we
to just like watch the parade, and we just see our teachers like in school, just like, you know, there, and you're like, oh, hi.
Yeah,
it's kind of awkward. It's a little awkward sometimes.
Yeah.
And then my mom will introduce us to her friends a few times, or like, because sometimes like they all look the same, and it's also like you forget who they are. They're like, yeah, like I was just talking to your mom the other day, and I'm like, you know my mom, and I could like forget that, like,
yeah,
I don't know, I just forget that. Like I had someone talk. I went to, I don't even know where it was. I was at Millard, and they were like, oh my gosh, sweetie, how are you doing? And I was like, I didn't remember her for my life. I tried to remember her name. I was like, I'm doing good. How are you? Like I tried to like play it cool. Like I know.
I don't remember most of the teachers' names.
So it's really hard.
Like in third grade, like my 3rd grade.
I know, like you know, like Mrs. Barth, like you know.
Yeah, well, like some of them, but like
I remember like, you know, Palmasana, like all their names.
Well, yeah,
like,
obviously.
But like, some of them I just don't remember. Or, yeah. Or like if she sees them in public, oh my gosh, we were at the library one time. Yes. This was like maybe a year or two. No, it was before COVID, but I was in the library for like probably like
2 hours.
2 hours, yeah, waiting for her to just like
stop talking.
She's like, oh my gosh, how are the kids? She's like, they're good. How are your kids? I'm like, it's okay.
But we always get to
go up to her and tap her and be like, Mom, I gotta go. Like I'll like have to work or something.
We get to hear funny stories about our students though.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or some of the bad stories, but
yeah, some of the bad stories.
But a lot of there's like usually some funny stories she has of her students, like her kindergartners.
Her little kindergartner kids are so
doing
funny.
Something funny. Yeah.
And I also I babysit some of the kids that she teaches, and she'll be like, so and so said hi to you today, and she misses you. So I think that's cool. That's really cute, because like you know a lot of people in the district, or it'd be like, oh, a lot of people here know us only just because you're like, oh, your mom was my teacher, or like, your mom was such a good teacher, like, I had her, and I'm like, who are you? And then my mom, I'll like tell that to my mom, she'd be like, I don't even remember them. Because like, she just teaches so many kids at a time. It's like hard to remember, you know? But it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a lot of good. I don't know if there's like...
It's not really bad. It's just
I don't think there's any
like...
bad. What? Oh, like if you get in trouble,
like
that's
in school.
True. Like if you ever get in trouble in school, which I don't think I've ever gotten in trouble at school, because I just haven't. But like I'm sure like if you did, it'd be really bad. Like
yeah, I think it's bad for our mom as well.
It looks it looks bad on her.
Which is not. We
will get in trouble.
Yeah.
Don't get in trouble.
I haven't gotten in trouble.
Me neither.
So yeah.
There's nothing that's ugly. It's just annoying when
it's more of the good and the annoying.
Yeah.
Than bad and ugly.
Bad and ugly.
It's more like the good and annoying.
Annoying. It is annoying seeing. Sometimes I like seeing teachers in public. Like we were at, I don't know where we were one day. We were just shopping. It was like my middle school teacher, and Mom was like, "Oh my gosh, let's go talk to her." And I was like, "It was a Target."
It was Target.
And I was like, it's my math teacher from middle school, and I was like, no. It was so embarrassing. I was not good at math in middle school.
Yeah, it is sometimes bad. Like
Not
if our mom knows the teacher that we're about to have, and you like don't do well in their class,
Yeah.
or like sometimes you're like disruptive.
Or like in elementary school, like Vincent, our mom could pick the teacher you had.
Yeah, that was actually nice though.
Like
I
you
like
could,
that.
like everyone can request what teacher they want, but
Like if you're like in the district,
if you're in the district,
you have
you
like
can
some leeway.
yeah, you can be like, oh, I really want this teacher. You know?
And they could do that, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. I never had that, but my mom was our our
Student teacher.
student teacher
At Center.
for a while.
Yeah.
For like how long? It was only a few months.
No, it was got to be a year. It was
Really?
a year, I think so.
Okay, but it was like a year or so. It was nice, because then I could literally just go into my mom's room and be like, hey, I forgot like a water bottle, or I want a snack. I'll just go literally down the hallway and be like, Mom, do you have food?
Yeah, that's true.
That was really nice.
Oh, another thing, like in 5th grade, like if I got like a headache or something, right? Like the nurse technically isn't allowed to give you like ibuprofen or like
Yeah.
Claritin. That was a big thing.
Or like,
because like
they're like, here's baby aspirin. You're like,
yeah, like I always forgot to take my allergy medicine, so I would just go to my mom's room like
Yeah.
halfway through the day, like sneezing. Like,
even in elementary
needing my
school, if you
allergy
need to
medicine.
take a cough drop, you're like, wait. You gotta wait in the nurse's office until you
So you're
finish
like-
your cough drop so you didn't choke
Yeah.
on it. And I'm like, I'm going to my mom's room and I just had a cough drop.
Yeah.
That was nice. Because she was right there. Oh, and the drives home, like she can drive, like we didn't have to take the bus. That
true.
was great. I hated the bus. I still don't like the bus. I always hated taking the bus, but she would just have us, like drive us to school, and we'll go like somewhere in the morning. Like we went to Dunkin' a few times. You
Yeah,
know?
we
Just,
might go to like breakfast, and then after school we might go to like, not really lunch.
And,
but, like,
if she didn't want to drop us off at home before she went grocery shopping after school, that was annoying.
yeah,
I
if
never
we had
wanted
to go grocery shopping
after school.
So it's not that bad all the time, but sometimes we're out there for like Thanksgiving shopping, and we're out there
Yeah.
for like 2 hours. It's like really
And you're
annoying.
like, oh, right after school.
yeah, I
or
just want to go home.
You're like, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
And it's staying after school wasn't too bad when she was
I didn't think
was
so.
there.
We only stayed like 30 minutes after.
Yeah.
Or I did. I only stayed like 30 minutes after.
And we just got to play around in like the art room, like so we could use like the like the clay that everybody loved to play, like
Modeling
that doesn't
clay.
it like doesn't harden.
Yeah, the modeling
I
clay.
liked using that clay a lot, and so that was cool. But I don't think there's any like ugly, but there's just it just has downsides, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the good, the bad,
and the ugly of being
a teacher's child.
Teacher's child, yeah.